Hey comic family, it's Shelby with Shelby's Comics, and this is Jack. Sat down to make a video. He came and jumped my lap. He wants to be YouTube famous, so say hi to Jack. Now he's camera shy. Oh man, so last night had a late auction with Thunder God. Thank you a lot, Thunder God, for inviting me on, and thank you to all the panel members that were there and all the people in chat and the buyers and everything. Oh, it always means so much to me. And now he's getting back in the lap, wanting to visit. But yeah, thank you to everyone that was there. The Cleavers, Thorough, GAMERZLAND, Peter Parker. I know I'm leaving out some people. And I'm sure I'll think of them in just a second. And of course, Thunder for inviting me, and it was a really great time. Oh, but man, we ended up going to like about 3 o'clock this morning. So anyway, I'm a little tired, but all right, let's see if the cat will stay right there in my lap. We got some unboxings. I think this first box is, I think some of the books I've been waiting on. So that'll be exciting. And I know what this is too, and y'all be excited to see that. But we will start with this one first. And this is from Memory Lane Comics. I haven't bought from them in a long time. And I saw something that I was interested in. It was just, it was cheap. Very cheap. I think I only paid about $3 or something. But it was kind of interesting to me. And so I picked it up because it was cheap. With just a few dollars shipping. And it's a variant of Death of Wolverine #1. And it's a variant I hadn't seen before. And I'm not really trying to pick up these variants, but I really like these homage covers to the Hulk 181. And this is the Desert Wind Comics and Collectibles variant. So it makes it a little odd. See Wendigo down there. Little blood coming out. Hulk's taking care of Wolverine, carrying around upside down. So, of course, then you see the Canadian Air Force. See the little Canadian flags. Canadian maple leaves on the wings. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. And like I said, it was really cheap. So I picked it up, just something cool. One of my very first comics, I'll be honest with you, I was given some comics when I was a kid. I don't remember who gave them to me or anything like that. That's kind of how I got into comics, was I was given some by someone. And all I remember of the comic was on the very last page was this picture of this new character, Wolverine. And so it was coverless. So it was a Hulk 180. And I remember that comic book, and I looked at that picture and I drew that picture of Wolverine that was done by Herb Trimp back in the day. And I just knew I loved the look of the character. And then years later, of course, saw him in X-Men. And the kitty cat, I don't think y'all can see him, is playing. Jack, don't bite on me while I'm trying to do a video. Alright, so I was worried that I would cut some books, but they wrapped it up into some cardboard inside the packaging. Let's see if we can get this sliced open without slicing anything important. Let me see if I can just pull it out. Oh, I can. Alright, then it's wrapped up again. Jack. Alright, Jack's gonna play in the paper that I'm throwing down there. Yeah, not safe for a cat to play in my lap when I got a razor in my hand. So, Alright, so it's double wrapped in cardboard with bubble wrap in between. And then I can see on the inside it's wrapped again with like saran wrap. So definitely good packaging. I'm not sure if this ever happened to you guys. I try to think about it every time I'm shipping comics is, what if it's raining? And I have had books get shipped to me and they were wet. Okay, so wrapped in cellophane. And then it looks like it even has another green piece of cardboard or something wrapped around it. So 3 layers of cardboard, saran wrap, and bubble wrap. They wanted to make sure this thing got to me. So this is auction by, I ended up winning the auction. I bid it kind of cheap, didn't think I would get it. I think, or else this was something I had on, maybe I had this on a watch list. And it was too expensive for me, but then the person came back with a percentage off thing on the watch. And I thought it's still a little bit expensive, so I sent them a counter offer and they actually accepted it. So I got this book at a really cheap price, something that I could afford because I'm not really buying anything, and I was really happy to get it. So yeah, they had it wrapped in this nice pretty green cardboard. And this is it's very cool. This is The Dunwich Horror by H.P. Lovecraft. This is a Arkham House copy. This was a library book at one time, but it is a first print. So you can see the library book stuff on the inside. It's got a cellophane across the dust cover. So I think the dust cover is actually pretty good. This mark is on the outside. That's one of the reasons why I was wanting it, because I knew it wasn't actually on the dust cover. It's got some wear to it, don't get me wrong, and it's kind of loose feeling. So it's definitely been read several times. But, like I said, is, we can see a picture of Howard Phillips Lovecraft there. And if we look here on the inside, so it's an early printing. I apologize. It's not a first print. I apologize. But it's an earlier printing. It says corrected 6th printing, and it's from 1963. Thought it was a little bit older than that, but that's all right. It's still a nice earlier copy of the Dunwich Horror. I have a later version, and again, one of these days I will make a Lovecraft video. I'm waiting on 2 other books that I had ordered recently that were really good prices again. You know, I'm not spending much money. It's here at Christmas time, and you know, I'm trying to do some things for the family and stuff. This is actually just a little bit of money that I've made from my auction sales. So just taking like a small percentage of my auction sales, like 10% or something like that, and purchased a few things when I've seen them. So anyway, enough about my story there. But yeah, H.P. Wright Library, I'm not sure where that's at. I want to do a little bit more research on that. But again, you know, really cool copy. Looks like it's been in the library for a long time, and it has a passive RFIP tag inside, but still, you know, really cool earlier Lovecraft. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. So if you've not read any Lovecraft, you should do that. Okay, last thing. I if you watch my IGs, then you actually know this. But I've been waiting till I got in. Make sure I don't cut it. I've been waiting till I got these in before I did any kind of big announcement here on YouTube or anything. But you can check my IG. And you can get yourself a Shelby's Comics t-shirt. So that's kind of cool. Kind of a brown ink. I like the gold. There's a lot of different styles, a lot of different colors. If you actually go check out Max's Comics, she posted her wearing one of the shirts on her IG. And one thing she said is she loved the logo. So, of course, I did a cat out of, I don't know, respect or something. And I like the printing. I'll have to say, this is from Teespring. So you can go to Teespring, type in Shelby's Comics. And sometimes you get these, one at a time made shirts. So I also got this cool looking red. So I think it looks a little better to me than it shows up on camera. But sometimes you get these printings and they're like crazy thick and almost feel like plastic. This is very malleable. This is very soft feeling. You can actually see some of the white undercoat of it. So I don't think it's screen printed. It's definitely printed off and then heat pressed. Because that's the only way they could do one at a time shirts. It costs too much to do a screen and save a screen and all that if you're familiar with screen printing. And I'll have to check my art. It should have been blacker, but I don't know. I kind of like it in this kind of brownish look, to be honest with you. It's kind of cool and it adds a little bit of detail, I think. So I ordered one of the cheapest, and I'll make much on these guys and gals. I make about $4 a shirt on these. Then Teespring gets the rest of the money. But it's a cool way. So if I was to invest in a whole bunch of different color shirts, you'd have to do a whole bunch of different sizes to make it economical. And it came up to be like cheapest with like only 2 colors, around $300. And I was just, someone mentioned Teespring to me. So, excuse me, shout out to Teespring. It was very easy to set up my store, set up the artwork, upload my art to it, and the reproduction is amazing. And like I said, it feels actually really soft. So, like I said, sometimes you just feel it and it's like a piece of plastic on your chest. But this is really soft. So it says Houston, Texas, which is where I'm at right now. Kitty Cat, Shelby's Comics, and then, of course, my little sign out, which is Peace, Love, and Comics. And then it says established 1988. And like y'all have heard me say before, I got involved in my first store around 87, 88. And so that's why I put that on there. Oh yeah, sorry. And I got 2 different styles. I got the cheap one, the cheapest, which I believe is this one, which is the Comfort Tee. So it's really soft, a little thin, but I think they'll probably kind of pull together a little bit when you wash it. But it's super, super soft and comfortable feeling. Like I said, the logo, the press just feels really good and soft. And then this is more of a heavier, higher thread count shirt. So one that's a little more expensive. So if you'll see, the cheapest one is $20, $19.95, I think. which I only make about $4. And I ordered one of those. Like I said, I think it's this. I think that's this one. I'm sorry, guys and gals. And then I ordered the next best one, which I think is $22. And I think I have 4 different ones that you can get. And the reason I did that is because it gave me more of an assortment of colors you could pick, which is really cool. So I picked some really cool, bright, vibrant colors. You can also get these in darker shirts with white ink. Maybe I'll order a few of those just to kind of show. But yeah, so really great, really happy. I will put the link of the information below. But there's the comfort one. It's about $19.95, $20. That's about normal for a t-shirt. One that I think is $22, $24, and then there is a I believe it's all hemp shirt, which is around $26 if I'm remembering right. But you know, so it's ecological friendly because it's hemp. If I'm remembering right. I know I wanted to do something. I'm very environmentally cautious. Like I recycle and everything. You see me, you know, with like throwing the packages on the floor and stuff. What I do is I separate out all of my cardboard and plastics and all that stuff. Because we do have a really good recycling program here in Houston, or at least in my part of Houston. So I really respect that. And I have different recycle bins that I keep in my house. But so I wanted to do something that was ecological friendly. And they offered that in one of these styles. Now it's a little more expensive. I apologize again. Yeah, it's a little more expensive. But for those people, like I said, I think it's only like $5 or $6 more. I kept everything priced a little bit low, cutting out a lot of my profit on these, because I don't think it's so much about me making money necessarily on these, but you know, it's the advertising, it's getting a cool looking shirt out of it, and yeah, having something to enjoy. So it's really good to be able to see this in person. Gives me some ideas about maybe adjusting some of the artwork. I am working on a couple of different pieces of artwork. I don't want to overload the store or anything, but excuse me again. You know, but if it stays successful, I definitely maybe we'll put up maybe 4 designs a year or something like that. Then maybe retire certain designs. But anyway, that's part of my graphic design background. So it gives me also a little bit of an outlet to do some graphic design work. And if anybody's got any ideas and stuff, definitely hit me up in the comments. Send me a message on IG. All my information is below. The best way to contact me, of course, is through IG. You can email me directly. My email link is here on YouTube. And yeah, we can definitely, maybe you'll see your artwork on a Shelby's Comics t-shirt if you are an artist and want to, you know, donate to the cause. So yeah, I'm going to wash these and I'm going to wear them. So, all right, that is it for me today, everybody. I really appreciate you viewing in. Hope you enjoyed. I'm so sorry. I hope y'all enjoyed something a little bit different. I just ate a Egg McMuffin. I guess it all didn't go down. Hope y'all enjoyed me showing some stuff that's a little bit different for the channel instead of just normal unboxings of comic books. Maybe show you some of the other hobbies and stuff that I have. I am maybe going to work with, I was talking to Thorough last night, as a matter of fact, and he was saying that really his first love was action figures. And so that might be something, you know, to get into, is maybe have a little action figure show, because I talked about Migos, and I'm still planning on maybe doing I'm waiting on something to come in. for that too. Ordered a small little table for me to set up here so I can lay out the Migos and stuff and we can talk about them. But anyway, that is it for me today. It's Saturday. Hopefully I'll be on Gorilla Todd's auction tonight, so check me out. And remember everyone, peace, love, and comics. Thank y'all for watching.